The numpy.reshape method is used to change the shape of an existing numpy array without changing any of the data within the array. To use the reshape function, we will create a new script with numpy imported as np. Next, we will create a simple array called a by calling the np.arrange function and passing in the integer 12 as an argument. To learn more about the arrange function, view our video on arrange. We can call the reshape function two different ways. First, we could use np.reshape and pass in the array we want to reshape as the first argument. The other option is to call the reshape function directly on our array a using a.reshape. These two statements are equivalent functions with one exception. If we call the reshape function on the array itself, we have the option to pass the new shape values separated by commas without having to surround the values in a tuple. When np.reshape is used, the first argument is the array to reshape, and the second argument is a tuple, describing how the resulting array should look. For now, we will use the reshape function that is called on the array a. When we call the function this way, the first argument becomes the new shape we want to change the array to. Our array a contains 12 elements, so we could modify the shape from 1 row to 2 rows and 6 columns by passing these integers as the first and second arguments within the shape function, separated by a comma. Let's save the resulting array as a2d and print it to the console. The resulting array now has 2 rows and 6 columns, and the data is exactly the same as the original array a. Conversely, we can take our 2D array and change the shape to create a single dimension array by passing in a single integer, 12, as the first argument within the shape function. The resulting array has 1 row containing 12 elements. We can also let the NumPy library figure out the correct number of rows or columns when reshaping an array through the use of the value -1. For example, if we know that we want the resulting array to have 6 rows, we can pass the integer 6 as the first argument followed by -1 as the second argument and allow NumPy to determine the correct number of columns the array must have. As we can see, the resulting array has 6 rows and 2 columns. For more Python tutorials, like, share, and subscribe to the PyPros channel.